Alright. Part 2 of my Halloween suggestions video. Movies you should watch on Halloween. Scary, cool movies. What movie should I start with? Most of these now are Blu-rays, and the others are DVDs. I'll start with have the sequel too, but I'll show the sequel probably in the next video. Demons. Dario Argento's Demons. It's about this college girl. She takes her friend to this movie theater to watch a scary movie, and one of the pimp's girls, she pricks her finger on this scary looking mask, and she starts transforming into a demon. And what you know it, all the other people in the theater are going to turn into demons. I mean, wouldn't you know it? All the other people in the theaters are going to turn into demons. Theater, oh whatever. But it is a cool movie. The ending of this movie really scared the hell out of me. Something about demons. I mean, this is an Italian film. Something about Italian films and that has something to do with demons really scared the hell out of me. That's all I'm going to say, and I mean that in a good way. The next one is not really it's got some horror elements. I mean, people do get killed off in this movie, but it's more of a, I'll say, horror comedy. Frankenhooker. About this scientist, his girlfriend gets killed by the lawnmower, and he wants to bring her back. So he invites these hookers over, and he's got to measure the body parts, and they get killed by snorting this. I think they got killed by snorting this cocaine, or I forget. It was some kind of drug they got. They all got killed and got exploded. But this is a cool movie. I love the Frankenhooker in this. She is so hilarious. His girlfriend, when she turns to the Frankenhooker, want to date, want to make out. That weird facial expression. I don't own the. Sorry, my notifications. It does that sometimes. I don't own the first one. I just own the sequel, Creepshow 2. I mean, I could talk about the first one too. But in Creepshow 2, you get 3 stories. Old Chief Woodenhead, about the Native American statue that comes to life and kills these bad people who kill the old couple. The Raft, about these college kids who smoke pot and they get killed by this monstrous oil slick. And the Hitchhiker, when the woman accidentally kills this man and this hitchhiker, and he comes back he comes back for revenge. He says, "Hey lady, thanks for the ride. How you doing, lady? Thanks for the ride." Creepshow 1, you get a Father's Day, about the zombie father coming back to kill his daughter for his birthday cake. You gotta see that movie to know what I'm talking about. And Stephen King, well, he makes a cameo on this. He also made a cameo on the first one as Jody Vero, a redneck farmer who finds this meteor and he touches it, and he turns it into this like monster weed. And what else? They're creeping up on you about these cockroaches in this mean, rich, wealthy man who lives in this germ-free apartment. And that's all I'm gonna say. I wish I had the first Creep Show, but I don't. I need to get the first Creep Show one day. Dead End, about this family it's Christmas and they want to go to the mother's relative's house, but they keep getting lost in this dark, deserted, creepy road. And they meet this lady in white, and she kills them one by one with this black hearse like the cover. That's all I'm gonna say. It's really a cool movie. The next one is a trauma film. I love trauma movies. They make those weird, what the creepy, disturbing films like Toxic Avenger. I mean this in a good way, by the way. I love the Toxic Avenger. I might show that. That is kind of horror. It's really superhero, action packed, but with horror. But I'm talking about in this one. I'm talking about Rabbit Grannies. About these 2 wealthy grannies and this family. They mostly come to visit them, hoping they get their money when they die. But one of the relatives, he's a devil worshiper, and he puts this curse, and they turn into, well, not really rabbit grannies. They're possessed they're turned into demons. For some reason, they call this film Rabbit Granny, but it's a great classic. It's from France, by the way. It's a French trauma film. And the last three are Blu-rays. I'll show this first. I only saw this once. I should watch it again, but I mean, it's a cool film. I just didn't like what happened at the ending. Intruder, director's cut about this killing spree in a supermarket. One of the people who works at the supermarket witnessed these murders that takes place in this late night shopping center, supermarket, whatever. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a cool film. And the guy that was in the Three Stooges shorts, mostly with Mo, Larry, and Shemp, Emma. I mean, he was with Mo, Larry, and Curly, and Mo, Larry, and Shemp in the classic Three Stooges shorts. Let me see if I can pronounce his name right. Emma Sika. He makes a cameo in the first scene when he's buying these groceries as this old man who's losing his mind. He says that famous line, "Hold hands, you lovebirds." If you remember Mo, Larry, Shemp, and Briley Scroom, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're a big fan of the Three Stooges. And Bruce Campbell, he makes a cameo as one of the cops at the end of the movie. Terror Vision and The Video Dead. And I think of two of these, Terror Vision is my favorite, but The Video Dead is good too. The Video Dead about these zombies, monster-looking zombies that come out of TV. If you watch this video, that one kid and that cowboy's got to stop these zombies. Terror Vision is about this weird 80s satellite family. They get this satellite dish, and this weird monster pet comes to the house, and he eats the sister's boyfriend, Jonathan Greer, so you might remember as Uncle Rico in Napoleon Dynamite, plays this cool heavy metal dude. And I remember the pet kills the grandpa too, and this alien man has to come back to Earth and try to get this pet away from the house. That's all I'm gonna say. It's really cool. The Video Dead and Terror Vision. This is both the DVD and the Blu-ray, because back then, for some reason, these two films, they didn't release it on DVD or right away for whatever reason. And the last one is an Alice Cooper film, and I like Alice Cooper, the heavy metal rock guy. He did this film. I think it was made in Italy. I could be wrong. I think it's an Italian horror film, but it's Monster Dog. And I love the song he sings at the beginning, like, sometimes I'm Sherlock Holmes, sometimes I'm Billy the Kid, because I got identity crisis. But it's about, he's a rock star named Vincent, and he comes back to his the mansion he grew up with as a child, and he brings his rock and roll crew, his friends, and all bad stuff happens in one night, and there's a monster dog similar to werewolf that kills people at night. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, I love the cover art of the back. I remember seeing this film for the first time, I think in the late 2000s when I had the DirecTV on those one, maybe it was the MGM channel. I could be wrong, but I remember seeing that on one of those movie channels. But anyway, that's it, and part 3 will be coming up soon. I love doing these videos because I love to talk about... Uh-oh. I'm sorry, my notifications are like crazy. They go off like crazy. Anyway, I'm still going to do part 3 because I love doing these horror videos. I love talking about horror movies like other people on their YouTube do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 3.